Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to show you how to practice the sunnah when it comes to putting henna in your beard. It's a very easy process. You just need time and the resources, and inshallah it all goes well. So the first thing I'm going to do is go change my clothes, because there is absolutely no way I'm going to wear white dishdasha when I'm putting henna in my beard. So inshallah I'll be right back and we'll begin the whole process. Okay, I'm back. And now I'm wearing something. I don't care if I get henna on it. Alright? So the point of dyeing your beard with henna is, number one, it's a sunnah. Okay? It covers up the gray hairs. So you see these gray hairs I have here? And the little hidden ones under here? Right? Those are the ones that are going to be dyed. So if you have a black beard, this will do nothing for you. You don't need this. Okay? This is for those of us who are old and we need to cover up our gray hairs. So we're going to go over here and we're going to look at the two types of henna that I'm going to use, and then we'll come back and we'll go through the whole process, inshallah. Alright. So as you see here, we have the two types of henna. This first one is the red henna. This is the one that is normally used. The women use it for decorations on their hands and things. And then we have this henna. It's called black henna or katam. It's actually a green color when it comes out, but as you know, when you mix red and green, you get like a brownish color. So this dark green mixed with the dark red, it will give you a nice brown goldish color. Some people use either water or oil when they mix it up. I prefer to use the yogurt. Someone told me about this a long time ago, and I found that with having very strong hair, it helps for it to stick, and it does a better job. So you should pre-mix these and get them ready and then set them aside. Even if you let them set for a few hours, that way it helps to absorb all the colors and things before you go ahead and put it in your beard, inshallah. Okay, so we're going to start with the red henna, right? You always start with the red. It's going to be like a base coat, right? It's going to color red. Now the most important thing about using the red first is that if you don't get it red enough and then you use the green, you're going to have a green beard, and then you're going to have to do the whole process all over again. Okay? You don't want to do that. So make sure you leave the red henna in for the amount of time it takes to actually dye all of this red. So this way, if you don't have a lot of time, because this is going to take about 4 hours, if you don't have time, you can split it into two. You do the red henna first, and then later you can come back and do the green henna, and it will give it a dark brown. So we're going to do the red henna. We're going to leave it in for an hour, hour and a half. It really depends on the quality of the henna that you have. If it's really good quality, like Moroccan or Syrian, then like 30 minutes you'll notice your hair will be glowing red. But leave it in for at least an hour. And then when you wash it out, you'll see how red it is, and then you know it's time to put in the next batch. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is, if you have a towel, bring a towel. But first, if you're married, ask your wife which towel you can use for this, because she will know. If you're not married, go get married and then ask her which towel you need to use for this so she doesn't get upset. Okay? If you're married, then it's really good, because you just sit back and you let her put all the henna in your beard and you don't have to do anything. It's actually much, much easier. Okay? But you can do it by yourself. You need a pair of gloves. Okay? At least one, right? For the hand that you're going to use. This henna is the same henna that women use when they decorate their hands and feet. So if you use your bare hands to do this, and it's a very strong henna, you're going to be walking around with red hands for a while, and that might seem, like not something you want to do. So use a glove. It makes it easy. You just pull it back off. You don't have to worry about it. You take your henna, and you want to get as much contact as possible. You want to really work it in there and get all of the gray hairs all the way around. Get underneath, get the top, get everything. So I'm just going to start applying this, and then we'll kind of fast forward through it all so you don't have to watch the whole thing, and then we'll come back at the very end and I'll show you what you do once you're finished. Bismillah. So I'm back, and this is what it looks like. So I made sure I got henna everywhere. Okay, clean up around the edges. Just go with like water in your finger, some tissue, you clean up so that it doesn't get on the skin. And then the last thing you're gonna do, and I warn you, you're gonna look ridiculous. So don't plan on leaving the house. Don't invite any friends over. And don't have anyone around you with a camera that you don't trust, okay? You're gonna need a grocery bag. What you do is, you put your beard in the bag. And this covers up your whole beard. It looks absolutely ridiculous, but anyone who's done henna in their beard before, they know that it will drop from your beard. Like it can drip and it'll get on things and you'll be uncomfortable. So just bear with me. Put this little garbage bag on there. You can smush it in like this so that the henna is kind of filled up in the bag. And then go and do something. Go read a book, go watch a program, go do something. Set your timer, and when it's finished, you come back, you wash this all out, and then we move to the next step, inshallah. Okay, so hour and a half, be right back. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, I'm back. And as you can see, the red henna worked very well. So very, very bright red. You can leave it like this if you like, or you can do the extra step. You add the black henna, or it's called khatam, if you can find it, and it's going to darken this up. It's going to become like a brownish color. So inshallah, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to do this last round, and then you'll see the difference between this bright red and the dark brownish color that you're going to get from this henna, inshallah. See you then. Okay, all finished. So as you can see, most of the red is gone. Now you have just this brownish color, right? It's still a little bit reddish, but that's going to go away. So for the next 2 or 3 days, wash your beard just with water. Don't use shampoo or soap or anything, because the henna is still on the hairs and it's still going to continue changing the colors. So give it 3 or 4 days before you use any shampoo or soaps. And inshallah, it will stay like this, but you'll have to do it within 2 or 3 months depending on how your hair grows. So inshallah, we've all benefited from this. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.